Okay, I just thought I'd do a quick video on how to explain how diff oils are super important and how they affect the running of your buggy or some other RCs that you run. So this is some 500 K that I like to tend to run this or this 20 million Traxxas stuff. It works really well in a center diff. It all depends what you're doing with the buggy. If you're going to run it, just bash it and just have a good time with it. Or if you're racing, you probably don't want to use the 20 million stuff because it's pretty much going to lock it up and it's just going to make it straight 1-to-1, which I like because I'm just a basher and I just take it out and have fun with it and then bring it home and kind of do some maintenance and whatnot with it. This is an oldie Thunder Tiger EB4. It's a great kit, but it's a little bit different than some of the other ones. As you can see, when you roll it like this, if you get your front and your rear rolled together, then you know that you're locked up pretty much. So that means I just serviced this one, and it has the 500K in the center diff, and I put 7,000 in the front and the rear. Like I said, the thicker the oil you put in the center, the more it'll just be straight locked up. If you put like a 7,000 or a 5,000, it'll tend to be priority more front wheel drive. You'll notice it'll tend to pull harder in the corners if you're racing, depending on what you want to do with it. If you want to lock it up a little bit more, you can put even thicker stuff in there. I have put grease in the front and the rear. I advise against putting grease in the center. It doesn't work worth a shit. I've tried it. Some people do. Some people have good luck with it. I personally find it just flicks out to the outside and leaves a cavity in the center and pretty much leaves you with an open diff as soon as it gets hot. The front and the rear work fine with grease. They really don't care. The big thing you want to check is, like I said, when you rotate one, you kind of want to see them all catch up. If it just kind of spins one wheel with very little friction, one side or the other, it's pretty much an open diff, and you're just going to single legger in old hot rod terms and just spin one wheel like a mother. And then that's when you'll see it go by you, and one tire will be ballooned right up and the thing will be just making all kinds of racket but not really going anywhere. So that's my quick and dirty rundown on differential services. It is important to keep an eye on if you buy an old buggy. I did post this online and the other day. If you buy an old buggy, make sure you pull it apart and kind of have a look at it, because I have bought a few where they generally, some of these older ones came with thinner oil in them and they leak out over time sitting on the shelf. I got an Offna MBX that I pulled apart and it was drier than a popcorn fart inside. There was nothing left in it. So this is just a quick tidbit from me. Again, I'm not a racer. I just like to have fun with them and I enjoy them. And some of these old vintage ones, it'd be a sin to just overlook that. Take it out, play with it, and kind of have fun with it. And then the next thing you know, you've trashed a part that you can no longer get. Other than that, it's cold as shit here in Canada, so it's just time for me to sit here and do some maintenance and relax in the heated garage and drink some beer with my dog. Have a good day. Take care.